A litany for homegoing. 1. I sing the land and all her stories. I sing the land and all her songs. She calls me home, and I will listen. She calls me home, and I will go. She calls me home. She calls me home, and I will go. 2. Anna and Marie. Ansela, who became Engela. Armusain. China, renamed Rosa. Dina. Gratua. Louisa. Magdalena. Marie. Rosa. Susanna. Zara. The archive tells us where you were captured, but not always where you were born. And though your bodies are buried here, and we call you ancestor, we come today to sing your spirits free, to rest in the lands of their choosing. We sing you home. 3. How we touch the womb is how we touch the land. And how we touch the land is how we touch the womb. Listening to the womb is how we hear the land, and listening to the land is how we hear the womb. 13 times this land was struck through your wombs. 13 times, 13 are the tears this land cried through your wombs. We come today to pour water over your bones, to bring peace to your grief, to bring peace to your grief. We sing you home. 4. The women. Louisa van der Kaap, the elegy sounds for you. Song reverberates through these walls from the wombs and throats of the women remembering. We pour rose water over the wound his knife made. We anoint your forehead, your palms, and your feet with oils of bucho and Cape May. We place our mouths over your heart and sing the song of peace into it. We ask your mother's ancestral land of Malabar to bless their granddaughter. We ask Urikwacho to enfold you in its embrace. We sing you home. We sing you home. We sing you home. Ansela van Bengal, you who became Engela Basson, You who set yourself and your children free, who worked the land of Kamisa and Drakenstein. From a woman enslaved to the moederjacht, you became matriarch, mother, landowner. The Cape Doctor's whistle echoes your freedom. We place a flower of honouring at your feet. We thank this land for giving you a home. We ask your ancestral land of Bengal to bless its daughter. We ask Urikwacho to enfold you in its embrace. We sing you home. We sing you home. Marei van Makassa. The records give us your name, but only the wind knows your story. If we fill our ears with enough silence, will you ask the wind to weave it into us? If we fill our mouths with enough listening, could we sing your story back into the wind? We place a flower of remembrance at your feet. We ask the winds to keep singing your story. We ask your ancestral land of Makassa to bless its daughter. We ask Urikwacho to enfold you in its embrace. We sing you home. We sing you home. The wind knows your story. We sing you home. Lay you to rest. Anna and Marei van Madagascar. That your heart's dreams, sorrows and wishes could be reduced to a mere price in Rix dollars. We choose to remember you as your parents' daughters, as sisters, as someone's lovers, as friends. Anna, how did your laughter soften the edges of all those who heard it? Marei, what beauty did your hands fashion with flower and water, with needle and thread? We place flowers of healing at both of your feet and ask the Indian Ocean to soothe your hearts. We anoint your foreheads with cinnamon. On your hearts we place a protea. On your wombs we place a dicer. We ask your ancestral land of Madagascar to bless its daughters. We ask Urikwacho to enfold you in its embrace. We sing you home. 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 Sing you home. Sing you home. Kratua, mother, lover, translator, wife, warrior, daughter. You fought on the front line in a world made of men's rules. Your voice an assegai and a karos. Yet no one speaks of your heart and the loss that filled it with grief. No one writes of what it cost you to fight for your people and your land's freedom. We rub buchu and rose across your chest to soothe the grief. We pour salt water across your throat to ease your voice. We anoint your forehead with kisses and place proteas in your palms. We ask this land to bless you, its daughter. We ask Urikwacho to enfold you in its embrace. From Robben Island we sing you home. Daughter of this land, we sing you home. We sing you home. Zare van de Kaap. Horikwacho still aches with your humiliation. Kamisa's waters still run with tears of your death. You chose your freedom in the only way you could, and we will never know what drove you to this choice. But we lay down our questions now and bring you flowers as an offering of peace. We pour rose water over the wounds their torture made. We anoint your forehead, your palms and your feet with oils of buchu and Cape May. We place our mouths over your heart and sing the song of peace into it. We ask the ancestors to welcome you. We ask Urikwacho to enfold you gently in its embrace. We sing you home. We sing you home. Ease your soul now, young Zara. We sing you home. Rest easy now, young Zara. We sing you home. The land holds you, Zara. We sing you home. Rosa van Bengalen. Sent from the Cape to South America because you refused to obey and succumb to the VOC's brutality. Branded difficult. That word given to all women whose voices do not break in the face of injustice and persecution. We ask the Northwester to sing your voice over our shores once more. We offer a flower of celebration for your fierceness. We anoint your forehead with rose water. We place dahlias in your palms. We ask your ancestral land of Bengalan to bless its daughter. We ask the land where you are buried to enfold you in its embrace and allow your fierce voice to keep singing through its winds. We sing you home. We sing you home. Armosane class, born into slavery, you set yourself free. From lodge matron to landowner, you set up a home on Parliament Street to be next to your children, still owned by the VOC. This building rings with your name again, telling the story of how you fought for your children's freedom, using the company's own law against its masters. We offer a flower to honor your name. We weave dahlias through your hair and anoint your forehead with rose water. We ask your unknown ancestral lands to bless their daughter. We ask Urikwacho to enfold you in its embrace. We sing you home. We sing you home. We sing you home. We sing you home. China renamed Rosa. China of Singarakola, named and renamed, sold and resold, as a child from your mother's home to the Cape of Storms, where even the clergy use their beliefs to justify their crimes. What was the name of your heart? We offer flowers for each of your names, known and unknown. We anoint your forehead with rose water. We place sunflowers in your palms. We ask your ancestral land of Singarakola to bless its daughter. We ask your ancestral land of Singarakola to forgive your mother. We ask Urikwacho to enfold you in its embrace. We sing you home, this child renamed. We sing you home, this child sold and resold. We sing you home. Magdalena van Batavia, who tried to buy your children out of slavery, but your death came before the manumission request. Mengus, Elizabeth, did you set yourselves free? We offer flowers of freedom for Magdalena and her daughters. We anoint your foreheads with frankincense. We pour rose water across your throats and place proteas in your palms. We ask your ancestral land of Batavia to bless its daughters. We ask Urikwacho to enfold you in its embrace. We sing you home, mother and daughters. We sing you home, reunited in death. We sing you home, free now. Rest, we sing you home. Dina van Rio de la Goa, you chose your freedom, and these coastal lands took you in, offered you food and shelter. A woman on the run, later captured and tried, convicted of crimes the company itself committed. We ask the ancestors to welcome you and your unborn child. We pour rose water over the wounds their ropes made. We anoint your forehead, your palms and your feet with oils of bucho and Cape May. We place proteas in your palms. We place our mouths over your heart and sing the song of peace into it. We ask your ancestral land of Mozambique to bless its daughters. We ask Urikwacho to enfold you in its embrace. We sing you home, we sing you home. We sing you home. Susanna van Bengalen, we will never know the depth of your despair and desperation. Unable to feed your daughter or soothe her crying. What drove you to take her life? The gardens still remember how your hands worked its soil, growing fruit, growing flowers. We offer flowers now to that ocean where you lay, and thank the waters for offering you a place to rest. We remove the rocks from your side and return them to the mountain. We pour rose water over your entire body and place frangipanis on your forehead and mouth, your throat, your heart, your stomach, your womb, in your palms and on your feet. We place a crown of kelp on your head. We sing the song of peace into your heart. We ask your ancestral land of Bengalan to bless its daughter. We ask Urikwacho to enfold you in its embrace. We sing you home. We sing you home. We sing you home. We sing you home, all the women. We sing you home over the sea. We sing you home over the sea that brought you here. We sing you home, winds carry them, lands hold their bones. We sing you home, winds carry them, land hold their bones. We sing you home, mother to breast, child to mother, mother to breast, child to home, mother to breast, child to mother, mother to breast, child to home, child to home, child to home. May the waters wash away your grief. May the wind sing all your spirits free. We call on you no more.